Right. It's me and Easter here at Wayfarer's Lake, which might be the largest bird bath on this here side of the Mississippi River. Yeah. Very nice place to bathe. Clean. This is some of the cleanest water in the country. And my bird gets to drink it and bathe in it. The Flathead Lake is part of the headwaters supplying the Columbia River. So we get to enjoy this water before everyone down there in Oregon and Washington gets a chance to ruin it for everyone else. As for me, I'm about to go out and enjoy this water. See if I can swim out and get a nice dunking. This could totally change a person's day, coming to one of these lakes. Just coming and settling in and letting it change your body temperature. And when you're all done, you'll have a cooler day than you would have had otherwise. Yeah. Well, that bird is so busy preening his feathers. That's why he's so pretty. He puts in time, you know. He puts in a lot of hard work and time preening his feathers. Now, he's starting to get a little annoyed with me because I'm getting too far out. Let's see if he joins in. See that? Ooh, I could tell. He's kind of giving, he shakes his head like, no, that's not okay. You cannot be out there without me. That is not okay. So, we're going to change all that and we're going to catch up. Okay? I really love that about my little darling. Now, one of the things you might do if you have a pet dog is take it to the lake, but who's more equipped to swim than a goose? That's right. My living airplane boat probably has a much better time swimming than most anyone's dag. Show ya where I'm going. That's the bridge. Yes, we see Highway 35, where the Wild Mile comes down through Big Fork Bay and goes out into the Flathead. This is the Flathead Lake, and it is being supplied by the Flathead River. It goes all the way up into the South Fork, the Middle Fork, and the North Fork, and those are being supplied from the Continental Divide for the most part. So that means we're getting some of the best water in the country at the Flathead Mountains. Are the very next row of mountains past the Swan Mountains. So the Swan Mountains and the Flathead Mountains supply the South Fork, which feeds into Hungry Horse Reservoir, and then the Flathead Mountains on the other side, along all the other smaller mountain ranges over there, create the Middle Fork of the river, and then North Fork of the Flathead. Part of that comes down from the Livingston Range out of the Glacier National Park. Part of that comes down from the Whitefish Mountain grouping, and whatever we got up there in Canada. So we're also being given water here from the mountains in Canada. And it's all coming right out over there. That's the mouth of the river, and just on the other side of that stretch, right over there along that area, past that little island. We've got a lot of fresh water coming right down from the Continental Divide. And if you keep going that way, you go on down to Polson, and then it forms back into a river, and it goes, it curves all the way up into Canada and back, and then down into the border. So this is connecting us to the Columbia River, which goes right between Washington and Oregon. So it's a very nice place to be if you intend to survive the Holocaust. Just kidding. But yeah, I guess anybody who wants to survive and go back to the land, it's probably better to get closer to the Continental Divide and be closer to the fresh water, because that's an important resource. that anybody needs, and most of the country has polluted water. Well, that's why I love to brag that we have such nice water here on the Flathead. How lucky me and my bird are, Easter. Easter's a lucky ducky. Well, he's not really a duck, but you might say that he is, in fact, a supersized Ducky Deluxe. And he's my best friend, covered in softness from end to end. Isn't that right, Easter? Isn't that right? Look at that. We're getting a real nice close-up of this bird, aren't we now? How about the two of us? Just the two of us. Easter and I. Just the two of us. Well, gee, if only we could fly. Just the two of us, you and I.